Cuteness creators. Hello, hello, hello. How is it going today? Look, I made myself a little sign. Aloha. Yeah, click the notifications button and subscribe, please and thank you. And on the other side, click the thumbs up button, please and thank you. So whenever I see a bunch of people here who haven't clicked the thumbs up button, I will flash my little sign. But to start off with, make sure you click this notifications bell and subscribe to the channel. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please. Okay, so there's that. Did everybody have a good weekend, I hope? I hope. My son and I spent a lot of time yesterday on the website. We're not quite done. We have some more changes we want to do, but there are new buttons when you go to the very home page, when you first click on creatorofcuteness.com, and they're so cute. He did a really good job. He's been trying to figure out how to do it for the longest time. So there's that. So bookmark this page for creatorofcuteness.com. That's where you can find everything from me, like all my books and my collage elements, which there are so many new collage elements, and classes, which there aren't very many new classes right now, but I'm going to get my act together, I promise. So there's that. This is what I did over the weekend. So I have to look at our prompts to tell you which one's which. This one was from the 12th. This was You Had Me at Rodeo. And I die cutted the boot. I did some flowers on a piece of white paper and then added some flowers on the top as well. And then I just backed the whole thing on a piece of yellow. So it was easy to see and didn't have all the other extra goodies. So this was August 12th. And it was You Had Me at Rodeo. And then this one was August 13th. Stands. I love lemonade stands. I can't wait for my husband to build one for Atticus. But I did go on my soapbox a little bit for this one because I wrote, when life gives you lemons, become an entrepreneur. Because I believe everybody has an entrepreneur inside of them. There's something you can sell to earn extra money, to make other people happy, to get rid of in your house. I don't know. So let's put these in. I always forget how to do this. So this is the 12th, and this is the 13th. Our little tag thing is getting really full. I'm so loving this. Are you guys loving this? Because I am loving this. All right. This is the time for me to say this because there are 62 people here and not all of you guys have clicked the thumbs up button. So quickly, just press the thumbs up button. It looks just like this. All you got to do is click on it. Watch, I'm going to do it. And then it gives you confetti when you do it. It gives you all this stuff when you click on the button. It's very fun. So please click that button. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you click on the notifications bell. I should have wrote bell, not button. But I guess it's both. It's a bell and a button. And subscribe. Okay? So today's prompt is, let's get rid of these guys. You Had Me at Rodeo, we did. Lemonade stand, we did. Today is the Hammock Life, which I know exactly what we're doing, so let's put that away. And let's talk about collage elements, shall we? And classes. So the newest collage element is this one. Well, there are many new ones. There are many new ones. But this one is the one that I did for Lahaina. Is that right? Lahaina? Lanaya? Lahaina, I think. Anyway, it's for Hawaii, for the people in Maui who had the devastating fire, which is getting more devastating by the minute. And if you know me at all, you know that fires are my biggest fear. And I just felt that we needed to help in any way that we could. So, this is something that if you purchase both of these sheets, because there are 2 sheets, you get the full color and the black and white for $20. So actually you get 4 pages, 2 black and white and 2 color for $20. 100% of that money is going to go to the people of Maui. I was fooled yesterday by one of the places I was going to give the donation for, and they were a scam. So luckily I didn't donate any money yesterday. I figure I'll do it at the end of this week or maybe tomorrow or something. But I did find a couple that are not scams, luckily, because I heard on the news that you should just call them and check and make sure it's okay. And I did. So I have Maui Strong and Hawaii Red Cross and Maui Food Bank. All of those places are where I'm going to give bits of money to. And I got really disappointed because I saw that, what's his name, Jeff Bezos is donating $100 million. Then I thought to myself, it's not a competition. Every penny counts. He's got $100 million. So I would challenge that Microsoft guy, why can't I think of his name, to give $100 million, and the other guy to give $200 million. Please, you guys, if you know them or have any contact, make them give their money. Bill Gates, that guy. Thank you, Palma. So this is on the website currently, and just know that 100% of your $20 goes to helping the people of Maui. And you guys came up with all of these ideas. So I'm super happy that it was just easy for me to sit and draw. And I really didn't need to think about it too much. I could just draw. So, oh, Oprah gave money too? Well, of course she did. She's Oprah. I love her more than anything. Thank you, Oprah. You're the best. So that is a new collage element. Let's talk about this one next. This is a new collage element, but it's not really new. These are the, what do you call them? The Southern Sunshine Girls. I think we just called them Southern Belles or Southern. Oh yeah, Oprah owns an estate on Maui. And Bezos owns half of Maui. I thought he owned Kauai. I thought he was buying the entire island, or that might be Zuckerberg. He should give money too. Yes, Maui Food Bank. Thank you, Susan. And then Maui Strong, and then Hawaii Red Cross is the other one that is the good one. And a couple people, you guys asked how you could give more money for these collage elements. Don't give it to me. I don't need it. I just $20 for the collage elements, and all of that money will go to these people. Make the donation direct to Maui Food Bank or Maui Strong or Hawaii Red Cross. Make it direct to them. So some of you were very generous and wanted to give a lot of money, and that's lovely. So these were from the retreat that was in Chattanooga, and I finally am getting them put up. So these are Southern Belles, and you get all of these girls. Some are in black and white, some are not. I think this is the one that is not in black and white, so you only get her that way. But the rest of these are black and white and color. So those are Southern Sunshine Girls, I think I called them. So that is a new collage element this weekend. So when you buy your Hawaii Island Memories one, pick up the Southern Sunshine Girls. And then this is a new thing that I am working on, and the first 3 are currently available. So the first 3 are September, and then the words, and this is big, but I have also reduced them for you guys so you can have them smaller. This is October, Carmen. There's our Batgirl. She has to be in everything that I do for October, always. And then the pumpkins and the word October. And then November is my favorite sweater girl, a sunflower, and then the word November. So you get them really big like this, and then you also get them tiny. So these are smaller. Well, I think that's the same size. But you get them this big also. So you can cut them up and use them as little parts and pieces, and you get them that big. So I have reduced them to give you lots of different shapes and sizes. So there will be every month. Right now there's just, oh, look at how cute they are when they're little bitty. They can go in your journals perfectly. They're a great size for journaling. And then the words are smaller too. So you could use it on a calendar, on a planner page, or you could use it big. So there's all different sizes of these. So far you get September, October, and November. I'm working on December, January, and February next. I do them in 3s. So there's that. And those are listed under, in fact, I wanted to write that down here. You'll find these on the website under Journal Elements for right now. I'm trying to get a monthly page, but these are under Journal Elements. And I know a lot of you guys just go to Collage Elements and don't look anywhere else, but I'm starting to put stuff under Journal Elements and Card Elements. And then there will be a monthly element eventually. These are on the website, Carmen. They are. They're under Journal Elements. Yep. And the Southern Sunshine girls are under Collage Elements. These girls are under Collage Elements, but we're working on trying to get it a little bit better organized. So, yep, those are all on the website already. Then we have the card party, which is coming up on August 26th, which is a shameless plug. We're going to use some new collage elements, as well as we're going to a little box or something to hold our cards in. I'm not quite sure exactly what we're going to do yet, but what you get for your $35 on, oh, and I forgot to say this because a couple of you guys messaged me. If you can't make it on August 26th, it's always recorded and saved. So you'll still get all the artwork, and you can always watch the videos at a later date, okay? So you get all of these collage elements for card fronts. This one and this one, right? And then for the ones that don't have words, like all of these here, I thought it would be cute to do a sheet of just words that you could use on cards. So this is going to be in the class as a black and white and as color. So happy birthday, get well soon, deepest sympathy, congratulations, happy baby, all my love. Thanks so much, thinking of you, just a note, happy anniversary, hugs and love. Witches, not witches. Well, hello, and birthday wishes. And then you get some little icons to go with them. So if you don't like the rainbow colors, or you want to do, a baby one in pink or blue, you're going to also get this in black and white. So it'll be easy to color your own as well. All right. So the next one that we're shamelessly plugging is not currently Dying for Fall. And it is going to be a 2-part class where we're going to have one part outside. We're going to dye papers, and then we're going to make something using the papers that we're dyeing. So we're going to use coffee dyeing, tea dyeing, stencils, rubbing alcohol. We're going to use all kinds of crazy wild stuff, and we're going to go outside with my camera, and we're going to do it outside because it's too hard to do that inside, I think. Or at least maybe we'll do it in my kitchen, which is almost like being outside because it's just a kitchen. So that is all the shameless plugs. So before we get started, you guys, there are 128 people watching right now, and I want you guys to all click the thumbs up button, please and thank you, before I get going. So click that button for thumbs up, please and thank you. And then click the notifications bell so you get notifications. And subscribe to the channel. But mostly, click the thumbs up button. Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. All right, let's get started. So this is what we did over the weekend. I hope you guys did yours. That's my lemonade stand and my You Had Me at Rodeo. And here's what we're going to do today, if all goes well. Our prompt today is, I forgot already. The Hammock Life. So I took a library pocket, a real old library pocket, and I cut it up. Well, I opened it up. So we're going to take this library pocket and I'm going to trace it. For those of you guys that don't have a library pocket to trace, I'm going to try to explain to you how to do this. Oops. But if you have a library pocket, use the library pocket that you have. If you don't have library pockets, you should get some. You can get them in my Adornit doodling kits, the Doodly-Doo kits. And I think you can buy them on Amazon. I'm just going to cut out this with a scissors. It's not going to be perfect. And then we're going to try to score it. And then before I cut it out, let me tell you. The total size of this is 4 3/4 by 8 1/4. Okay? The top part is 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. The bottom part is not got a the bottom part is 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. This is the top. This is a score line. The bottom is 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. Is that right? Is that what I measured? And then from here to this score line and here to this score line, it is 3 1/2 by 3 1/4, and this is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4 from here to here. Got it? I shared a library pocket template in Lindsay's files too. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I think you did that a while ago. All right, let's go back to this. And somebody said this paper is so pretty. It's a super old Bo Bunny paper. Super old. But I needed something that was pretty on both sides, not just one side, because you see the inside as well. I don't see where I drew the... Oh well, I'll just round the corner and hope for the best. Oh, she shared it a while ago. She's just reminding us all. Thank you, Rebecca. All right, then I'm going to take my score board thingy-majiggy, and I'm going to attempt to score here. Or here, I think. Worked out real well. And we're going to score here. That one's better. No, still didn't work. But that's okay. Just like that. I don't like what happened here. See, I pressed too hard and it cracked the paper. But I can fix that because I have the technology. So we're going to glue this. You could always just cover a library pocket if you have one, but I like to make my own. And I think my friend Michelle probably could teach you how to do this without a pattern, but I'm not that good. Just got glue everywhere. And I gotta trim this because my scoring wasn't quite right. And the same over here. Okay, and then what we're gonna do, because I hate the cracking of the paper. Do you see that? Take some blue washi tape, which I don't have very much blue. One of these will work. I like this one. Oh, the company where she got her gold paint is yasutomo.com, I believe. Yasutomo.com, if that's the blue gold, or the blue gold, the gold. Anyway. Yesterday I had the whole day to myself and did so much work. Oh my gosh. I got so much work done. It was fabulous. I'm so much happier with this now that I have put the washi tape on it. It was really kind of bugging me. Oh, let's do this side first. Yeah, it feels so good to get work done when you need to get work done, you know, and I've been spending a lot of summertime in the summer zone, like with the grandson and my husband and going places and doing things, and I really needed a day to catch up. Oh, Anne got hers on Amazon. Is it from Yasutomo? Anne? I bought it direct from Yasutomo. Oh, I'm so much happier. Looks way better. All right, now we have our library pocket. I'm not sure that I like this washi with this, Lisa, because there's some gold here, but I think I'm going to cover this with a flower or something, so I'm not too worried. Then I need to cut this down to fit into here. About like that. Would you guys like it if I scanned this and put it in the files on the page? Because I can. I'm not sure how you search for stuff in a file. Rebecca, do you know how? We're going to have to round our corners because it is having a little issue. Did anybody see the picture from Vicki Wheeler of all her crafting supplies in the hospital? And did you read her caption that said that the nurses thought she was teaching a class? Made me giggle. Oh, Rebecca said she searched for Library Pocket and it came right up. So if you need a template, go to the Files section and search by name. I'm going to put... these flappy things instead of a round circle on this one. Oh, and if you want to know why I'm using a bottle of Fabrifix direct from the bottle, because mine is upstairs and I was right close to the bell to go get it. I had to use this. It's making this difficult. There we go. Rebecca says it's called a BPP library card envelope template. Thank you, Rebecca. Becca's Paper Posies. Sharon saw her picture. It was so cute. I'm like, that would be me in the hospital. If I had to be in the hospital for 3 days, everybody'd be like, pack your robe, pack your slippers, pack this, pack that. And I'd be like, I just want my craft supplies. Okay, so now we have our library pocket. I may need a little hooky thing on this as well, I think. In Yasutomo, it's $26.20. Mine was $18.50 direct from, but I don't know if they charge shipping. I can't remember. But I bought it direct from Yasutomo. But I love my gold paint. I've used it so much already. Okay. Now we got this. Now it'll be easier to pull this out. Double little thingy here. So you have the one that's going to hook to the ring, and then the one that'll pull this out. So now we're going to draw a hammock. Sure, pulled up. Hammock Doodle. One that was, yep. So we're going to draw 2 palm trees and a hammock. If all goes well. So we're going to draw palm trees going this direction and this direction. Hawaii. Can you lower the camera? Yes, Stacy. Yes, Stacy, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Can you guys do this, though, for me? Can you click the thumbs up button, please? And thank you. Please. Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Tina says, we are surrounded by fires. One is how far away? 50 miles away or 5 miles away? Yeah, that is my nightmare. I think that's why I felt so strongly about the people in Hawaii, because we live in fire country every year. The fires are crazy. I don't like this. It's got to be a little bit smaller. Everything's coming off, Stacy. Don't draw yet. And we, knock on wood, have not had any horrific fires this year yet. Gonna have the palm trees kind of off the side. There we go. It's not difficult. It's just tied to the palm trees. And it's going to look like this. That's the hammock. It looks like a smiley face right now. Sharon says, off subject, but do you have a picture of the blessing sticks? Yes, I posted them in the retreat group. Any of that lettering right now, but that's okay. That's what we're going for. Over here. All right. So I know there's no palm fronds in there yet, but I just draw those as I go. So my palm trees are just two kind of a flared out rectangle. And then I can do the palm fronds two ways, but I think I'm going to do it this way, which is a little harder to explain. You go off of the line that's the center, and you create some leaves that have I don't know how to explain that. Let's see if I can teach that any better. So when you have your line like this, maybe it's easier to go this way. If you point up, go up and come down and up and come down. And I take the line out sometimes, not always, but sometimes I do. There are millions of ways to draw palm tree leaves, but that's how I draw them. And they can cut into each other. And I think I better add the lettering before I go any further, because I'm going to run into the lettering. I got accepted into the Society of Wildflowers retreat next year, so I will be teaching there at the end of July. I know several of you guys have already signed up. Thank you so much for doing that. Because they haven't even really released all the information yet. But it is going to be an event and a half. The girl who is the hostess is an event planner, and she is doing it to the tens. It's just going to be beautiful as well as fun, because they're not going to be classes where you have to do something a certain way. The two classes that I'm teaching, one is called Washed Away with Watercolor, and what it is very ethereal, I guess, and you are going to be doing just playing with watercolor, washing away the layers of your trauma or drama or whatever you want to call it. And the other one is called Empower Flowers, and we're making a really cool layered flower wood plaque with layered watercolor background paper. So I guess that's more of a class. But the Washed Away with Watercolors is more of just playing. And there are going to be some fun classes. If you haven't looked at the website yet, we'll start talking about that in a few weeks, maybe, because it's not until July. But the key is that you want to sign up early so that you can get the hotel that's right there. And it's really cool. They are going to have hotel rooms across the street. Oh, I forgot to put in the coconuts. the Art Retreat Hotel. I don't think it's called the Art Retreat Hotel. It's called an Art Hotel. So we'll do the coconuts a little bit different. We'll do them with a bigger pen. Good morning, Sharon. Sharon and Sharon. First, don't do what I did, do as I say. Have a side trip to Disneyland, a side trip to the Sawdust Festival and the Pageant of the Masters. Oh, the lettering was done with a 10. A number 10, Jennifer. And now I'm using a number 2. I forget what else. But it's like right on the page. Oh, I messed that one up. Oh, well. I can only do this going one direction, this direction. Before, how we can only do things going in a certain direction. So I really need to move my card. And my friend Carol Lee is going to be teaching there. And Kathy, I can't remember her last name, who's the Crafty Chica, is going to be teaching there. Eileen Hall is going to be teaching there. And a lot of ladies doing journal writing and focusing on yourself, and speakers. Crowns, which just sounds heavenly to me. And we're going to make a mandala out of flowers. I'm just so excited. Pageant of the Masters is one of Terry's favorite things to do in California. Yeah, it's pretty great. It's where they take, like, let's just say Blue Boy, the painting, not a real blue boy, and they redo it as a live thing. Like you see the painting come to life with a real human as the Blue Boy. Or, you know, why can't I think of any other famous paintings right up? Pinky and Blue Boy is all I got. Mona Lisa, you know, and then they do them and they stand there so you can look at them with the people acting out the painting. It's really cool. A grid pattern, but you do it at an angle. Kind of like what we did for our ice cream cone. Back in. Flick. Flick, flick, flick. Are you still here? How's your mouth today? Surgery. In mesh as well, which I may. I'm not putting any people in it. It still looks like very much like a smile. Terry says it's very cloudy outside. Yeah, it's really muggy over here, Terry. So yeah, I don't know if it's going to rain, but they're really worried about lightning. Pray for no lightning. I'm going to get a really skinny pen, like a 0.5. And we're going to do the same thing as we did on the palm trees to get kind of a mesh look. We're going at an angle with lines, and then the other direction we'll go at the other. Together to get it really mesh-like. A really really nice hammock stand, but our yard is full of mosquitoes. So I thought I would put it up this summer, but it's really hot and full of mosquitoes. So the hammock is still in the garage. But I love laying in a hammock. It's fun. Do this weekend in my family. We went out to brunch with my oldest daughter who's going to Bali for her own Eat, Pray, Love retreat on Wednesday, and I'm feeling better about it after talking to her because she was able to meet a lot of the ladies. There is an old lady, she said. She's 45. Is that hysterical? So there's one old lady and the rest of them are youngsters doing this Eat, Pray, Love thing. The 45-year-old. I'm like, please hang out with her. She's going to want to hang out with you guys. So they met each other. I don't want the sun to have a... So they met each other on Zoom. So they know what each other looks like. And they've made plans to get together. And she's going to this spa, which is $75 for the whole day. And it looks like she's going to be in a pink Taj Mahal. It looks like nothing I've ever seen before because, you know, not having left the country very much. I don't really know what the rest of the world has to offer. But $70 for the whole day for her. Oh no, my watercolors are upstairs. Oh well. I'll try. Hopefully I have a brush down here. But nothing's coming out. This has water. Out to brunch with her and to a farmer's market in Sacramento that was closing right when we got there, so I'm going to go again. It was not just a farmer's market. They also had crafts and stuff. I don't like that, so I'm going to color that in. Yeah, it was really a cool one. And we had brunch at a beautiful Mexican brunch place. Mexican food. Beautiful. And the food was fabulous, but the restaurant was gorgeous. With her dog, who's a Bernese Mountain Dog, everybody stops and wants to pet the dog, and the dog's like, I'm not interested in you petting me. Where's a good palm tree green? Really nicely. What else can I tell you? I watched several movies yesterday. Oh, I watched The Whale with Brendan Fraser. Brannon Fraser. What an amazing, sad, very sad movie, but done super well. Hard to watch almost, but he won the Oscar for it, I think, last year. And then I watched It's Me, Hey God, It's Me, Margaret, or whatever that one's called. I can't remember the real name of it. movie that my friend Z told me about. I haven't watched a Hallmark movie since before Christmas. I kind of get tired of them. Where's Bootsy going to stay? Well, she's gone. Can you tell I'm a dog person? Becky says. She's going to her best friend's house. Bootsy is. Because her best friend has another dog named Moosey. And Moosey's a little teeny tiny dog, but they love each other, so they're going to hang out while she's gone. And I'm on the just in case something happens list. And Bootsy loves to get in the water. I mean, she's a Bernese mountain dog in the middle of the hottest part of the state. Of course she's going to get in the water. Always. Oh, and I decided what we're going to do for October. Should I tell you guys? October is Inktober, and we're going to do a complete black and white thing. Everything's going to be black and white with possibly a pop of color. Maybe not. I'm not sure. It may just be black and white, which is going to be really fun because for me personally, then I'll have a collage element kind of thing to be able to get to you guys when I'm all done. I haven't looked at the prompts for September yet, but I'm sure great. Sunshine in first. Here. I want to put a black ring around it because I wanted to just do it in watercolor. Background. Sharon says, I was in the Dollar Tree in their school supply had a display of zebra pens that say Sarasa on them. They have black and other colors, waterproof, all size 8. Sarasas are... I don't know, though. That makes me a little nervous that Dollar Tree may have bought some subpar Sarasas to sell. You know what I mean? Something, because those are like $4 a piece normally. Should do some sand or something at the bottom. Over the lettering. Those. Getting my bowl out of the way. Talk about, I just didn't do much this weekend. And my son tried to get tickets to see the monster trucks at the fair, and they couldn't get tickets, so they stood outside the gate. And he pressed his little nose up to the gate and watched. It was so cute. Protection on, just so y'all know. First, so let's take a pen. Number 3, maybe. And just some dots. things, kind of. Heard the story on the Today Show about this woman in Australia that they think poisoned her mother-in-law and brother-in-law and sister-in-law with these mushrooms. She made beef Wellington for lunch and put mushrooms that are called death cap mushrooms in them. And they think that she didn't get sick, but all 4 people got sick, and 3 out of the 4 died, and the one is still in the hospital in critical condition. And she picked these mushrooms. They're found at the base of an oak tree, so they think that she didn't put mushrooms in hers. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research. It seemed like a crazy story. Sounded crazy to me. Anyway. Oh, Jimmy says to see the Blue Angels. That's very cool. Where the guys had to eject over the water, was it? Because there was some air show where the guys had to eject out of the plane over the water. What else did I watch? Oh, a show called A Friend of the Family. This thing I've ever witnessed in my life was that show called A Friend of the Family. What a crazy true story. Brown in here, so I'm going to go on top of brown with the same color brown. So it looks like ice cream cone almost. Since I'm having fun with this brush, we're just going to go and color in the centers of letters with watercolor. About not much. My youngest daughter bought a paddle board this weekend. So she's so excited. She's been paddleboarding 2 days in a row. She's been wanting one since she was like 16 years old. A couple of lakes near us where she'll go. That's our card. But I do want to put something on the outside of this and add some white in that after it dries for a minute. I think I want like a sunshine on this, I think. Where's my white paper? I think we'll just do a sunshine. Not just a sunshine, but you know what I mean. Paint in my water is always in the wrong place. I don't know why I'm so quiet. I woke up with a splitting headache this morning, and I don't normally get headaches. And I think it's because I was grinding my teeth in the middle of the night. But I don't know, really. Oh, Linda says, since it's our 50th year together, we decided we're going to do 50 fun things in this year outside of our home. So far, 5, only 45 to go. That's fun. I like that idea. Cut this out. I'm not sure why I did this. I'll figure it out when I get there. We'll see. Yeah, not promising anything with this one. Gold in this, so I guess I'm going to put gold in the center. It's pretty. I just have no idea how to cut it out. So let's use our Yasutomo gold here. Into the sun. A little bit. See what happens when that dries. Whatever this watercolor paper is, I love it. I wish I had more of it. I wish I knew what it was so I could go buy more of it. Alma says, I should do that, Linda. We just had our 50th anniversary 10 days ago. You guys are anniversary buddies. Well, I really like it, but it's not very gold. So let's put more gold in there. Oh, my daughter got Invisaligns. Do you know what that is? I didn't know she was getting it. But as we didn't make her wear her the dentist said you don't have to wear a retainer. Everything's good. But she wants her teeth to be perfect. So well. It is what it is. Donna says, I hope they were rescued from the Bellevue Lake. Oh, are we back to the air guys? The plane, I think they were. They ejected and they were fine. The plane crashed into a parking lot and hit unaccompanied cars. Both pilots are hospitalized. Oh, wow. All right. Well, this was foolish, so I have a choice. I can go into these, or I could just cut a circle around, which I'm going to start with. I think that's what I'm going to keep it at. I don't really like it. Let's keep that for something else, and let's do this instead. And I just didn't like it for the front here. Let's do a palm frond. And then on the blue, I think mostly. Today and find out about my lab results, which I know are bad. I know my cholesterol is off the charts. But I mean, what do you expect when you only eat McDonald's? And if he decides to give me a pill or something for it, the answer is no, I won't be taking it. That'll be prettier. Wrong one. Karen says my son needs white. That's probably true. Happier with. Thanks. I don't want to take any more pills. I'm so popped up on pills from all of my illnesses, but we'll see what they tell me today. I'm sure it'll be that you need to take this medicine. So I think gold would look really pretty in this, don't you think? And then we'll cut this all out and put it on the cover. Carmen says eat right. Yeah, that's no fun. My mom and dad ate McDonald's every day and lived to 93. That's plenty. I don't need to be here any longer than that. Oh. Of gold. More better. Okay, so pretty, right? And then some white. Really wish I knew what kind of paper this was. That's the problem when you use scraps. You have no idea what you're using. When you guys fussy cut, do you fussy cut around everything, or do you kind of go just the basic shape? Because I got to tell you what, when you take the extra time and fussy cut each little bit out, it does look prettier. on top of the sun. We'll see. Well, I don't care. I really like it no matter what. That's pretty. What do you think? Sun or no sun? I'm going to try one more thing. I think this is going to have to happen. Yep, not this. That's going in my fodder box. Can I see the drawing for today still? Sorry. My fault. We need this long. Oh, I'm so happy with this now. Very happy. Just need one more little bit of ribbon. See if this works. Thank you. That for a few minutes. Get off of my pretty palm frond. There we go. Now I'm happy with that, right? That's much prettier. And it matches, oops, it matches the edges here that have a little bit of green on it. That's really pretty. Some detail to this, and then we'll be done. Oh, oh dear. Little lines in here for the fronds with a colored pencil, and it's really nice because it's watercolor paper, so it's kind of rough and bumpy, which is nice. That's super cute. prompts this month. Somebody just said she loves the prompts this month. Tell Carrie, Flory, Flory, I can't remember. Tell her she did them, and she did a great job. I had to write her a card and tell her how amazing they were. Some months they just really work out nicely. I'm getting ready to look for new people to do prompts for next year. If anybody has any ideas that you want to do, you can always message me and say, I have ideas for January or whatever it is. And then you can have that month if you've got a good plan. You know? That would be awesome, possum. I think I've told this already. My friend Joy Shimikaburo, their family owns 11 Ben Franklins, which are called House Mart now, I think, and Ace True Values in Hawaii, and the one in Lanai. Is that what it's? I need to learn how to pronounce that. That's just awful of me. The one there is still standing, and so they're not open, of course. But the people that work in the store are all helping to do other things. So I have donated my art to them. And hopefully they can, in a while, they'll do a class or something where people will pay a fee and they'll get the art and they can make cards and stuff. And then the money will be donated even further through 11 stores in Hawaii. I hope that's what they do. Great idea. I think we're done now. So here's our card. Let's bring the camera up just a little bit. And there's our, I love the pocket. And it's real easy to take in and out because I put a tab on the top. And we'll write on the back here. It is day 14, August. And it's the Hammock Life. Perfect. Let's get our ring. Nope. So here's our lemonade stand. Here's our boot. And here's this card. It came out really cute, I think. I really like it. I hope you guys like yours. I'm very happy now. That sunshine was really bugging me. And you can see all the detail in there. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow is Puppy Love. And they called it Puppy Love. Just because we're in our teens. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to take a picture of this. I will share it in the group. If you guys are still watching and you haven't clicked the thumbs up button, please do so. I appreciate it. And click the notifications bell and subscribe. And if you want to donate and get a collage element for $20, 2 colored pages, 2 black and white pages, you can help out the people of Maui, because I'm donating 100% of the money from these 2 pages. You can get that on my website at creatorofcuteness.com. And that one there. creatorofcuteness.com. All right, kids, I love you. Have a great day, and I'll see everybody tomorrow when our prompt is puppy love. So exciting. All right, have a good afternoon, evening, day. Bye. Love you.